Yo, I don't eat this shit, but this is a quick video on energy levels. I have to go here because it has the best internet. It's like better than the internet I pay for. It's fucking ridiculous. Honestly, McDonald's, I come here just to upload, I'll upload like 20 videos now. Right, so like at the end of the week, any that I've got left that were too annoying or big or something to upload, you know, like from my phone, from my mobile data, at the end of the week, if there's any left, and there always is, because I produce so many fucking videos, that I come here and, you know, I just like pound out as many as I can be bothered. But yeah, my point is, and why I'm even showing this, is because if you saw my fast food video, the only time in my life for the last, I don't know, 15 years or whatever, that I've eaten fast food. I did it for 2 months. You can check that video why. And yeah, I noticed it like stopped my metabolism and just gunked me up. Like my mucosa got ridiculously slimy and thick. I felt like an ooze ball. And you all know that like I look good. I have a clear, healthy body, right? I've shown you guys enough in the videos. I don't need to flex every fucking video. So look, my point is with this energy level stuff, because people don't understand, because these organic portals, man, they measure everything in kilojoules. Oh look, they're putting on the show. Always in my videos, just gotta put on the show because it's Benjamin. So apart from the noise interference that I get like every fucking video, my god. See, this is what I'm talking about. When I raise my energy level, that sort of stuff happens. See, I started yelling and that happened. I'm telling you, it's a pattern. I'm not making it up. I'm not crazy. If you raise your vibration, there's an AI that controls this place, this universe or this simulation, and it can sense you. And it's that easy. It can sense your energy. Now back to what I was saying. And so it brings in, you know, organic portals to flatten the vibration. I've talked about this numerous times. Remember the helicopter on the hill that nobody could understand? Oh, it's the Coast Guard. It's the Coast Guard. I know what the fuck it is, you idiot. But do you know what I'm saying? No. Oh, that's interesting. Who's the idiot then? All right, so back to what I was saying. Energy levels, it's not in kilojoules or anything like this. It's not physically measurable apart from chi output. Now, I'm not just talking about chi. I'm talking about higher light, higher, finer light. This is not, oh my God, man. This is not like phooey or anything, or mumble jumble, because I mean we know that fractality exists and things get finer and smaller in scale towards the Planck length, right? So I'm not making any of this up. I'm just connecting it all up for people because I've done an incredible amount of research over the last years, the last decade or so. And so what I'm saying is this higher energy, have you ever read, this is a good little interruption to what I was saying. Have you ever read about antimatter? Apparently antimatter, like one little bit like this, would have the energy of all the fucking Australia or our whole planet. Some shit like that. Like it's stupendously amazing. I don't need to get the measurements out because it's ridiculously oblong a relationship of energy. Like you can have a tiny amount of antimatter and it can be as much as our whole planet. All human energy output, electrical output or consumption, you know what I mean? Just a little bit of antimatter. Research it. So my point is, you know, these higher dimensions are like that. This finer light, it's like it's more congealed. Yeah, it seems to have different erosion dynamics and stuff. It's harder, it's more crystalline. And that's why you can talk about the light body as being a crystalline light body, but that's only a lower part of it. So no, we don't know everything. I don't know everything. I don't know all the ins and outs to this, but I've got a decent picture I'm putting together for you here. And so my point is with the energy levels of organic portals, if you're eating shit like this all day, your metabolism just stops. Not just any of that physical stuff, but your light body has trouble putting itself into your physical body. I've talked about the mucosal membrane many times as like, you know, it blocks. If you have thick Because these bacterial colonies, like if you have thick spit, it's bacteria. All right, you're gonna have to face it, guys. If you spit on the ground right now and you have a dangly cord or something, right? If you can't just spit and it dangles from your mouth or some shit, thick, disgusting mucosa, that's bacterial colonies in there. That's what's in there. Viruses, they all work together. Work with the worms in the stomach, etc. They produce this mucosa, and half of that mucosa is a reaction from the inflammation in your body, because these things are not natural, they're all chemicals. So actually when these chemicals break down in your body, that's what was giving me so much mucosa. It wasn't, oh, just the meat is not good meat. It's the chemicals in anything I was eating there. I wasn't eating McDonald's, I was eating at Hungry Jack's, which is up there. Basically like the Australian Burger King, same shit. Fast food, same shit. So my point is, the light body can't, it can't seem to charge up your cells and get out and emanate when your cell membrane is all clogged by all this mucosa running through your body. All your cell membranes are now clogged, especially if you're fat and you go eat at Macca's once a week, twice a week, every day, whatever it is. The answer should be never, because these chemicals, because of this process. And I'm just glad that I did 2 months on this, so I know for sure now. Because what happened was I had to do 2 months on Hungry Jack's because I couldn't stop working out because I just didn't want to. Couldn't stop that. So I said, all right, I just got to go cheaper protein, cheaper meat. They had a $2.50 burger. I went, fuck it, I'm going to Hungry Jack's every day. $2 frozen drink. It was summer. It was all very nice, very blissful. But then I started to notice, like the mucosa and the metabolism slowing. And I made that video. Now I'm completely stopped and I'm never going to be going back into it. I don't care if I've got no money because I've fully realized what's happening now. So hopefully this awareness helps you guys. And so basically the energy levels is what you can emanate out. Like a fat person, they can emanate out no energy. Check it out. How come they fatigue so quickly? I'm telling you, it's all this clogging. Even if they have muscles, they're fatiguing and shit so easily. I go for an hour workout at the gym and then I go for a 3-hour surf and shit. So I mean, we can't say nothing about I'm getting fatigued too quick, but fat people do. And not just fat people, it's just if you've got this clogging, you can be skinny and, kind of denutritionalized, not eating enough, and then you go to Macca's because it's cheap and you don't work out, you don't exercise and shit, you're still going to get the same mucosa. You just might not build the fat because you've actually, you're not eating enough. You know what I mean? These junkie type skinny people. It's not got to do with just genes and shit, shut up. Because the environment, we've worked that out. That's called biology of perception. The environment changes the cell and goes into the nucleus, changes genes. So we know that, that's old. You should know that. It's obvious anyway. We didn't need anybody to come along and tell us because we're interacting with the environment, for Christ's sake. How could you not realize it? Anyway, so yeah, my point is with the energy levels, it's not in kilojoules, it's not even just chi. A large portion of this, translates to chi output and stuff. But there's parts of this that we can't measure, and we can barely measure chi. We can only physically see the outward signs of a master who practices all day, every day, who can then go into Guinness World Records, go on a wet towel with his hands, make that wet towel steam to 90 degrees. You know what I mean? And that shit's real. And I know it's real because I can do chi, and I've stayed in 5 degrees, homeless in Uruguay and shit. My chi would just automatically kick in. I'd survive the night. I'd wake up in the morning and be like, how the hell did I survive that? Because my chi just automatically kicked in. And I know I can produce it, mentally on purpose as well. And in fights and stuff. Anyway. So yeah, I just find this very interesting that nobody's discussed this. As usual, it's people can't articulate this as good as me. And so they won't like the video because they're jealous. But I still articulated it, and you didn't. Suck shit. So yeah, it's, this output of this higher energy, guys, and it's not going to be measurable in kilojoules. It's beyond the veil. It's beyond Planck length. Remember, Planck length itself is the smallest measurable considerable size and length. That's what Planck length is, or the Planck constant. It doesn't make sense to measure anything smaller than that. That's what they officially say in science. That's what I'm saying. We're not going to be able to measure this. This is only for you people who are like me, who have a light body. Everybody else, get the fuck off the video. It doesn't matter to you. Keep living your shit little fucking Matrix life as an organic portal spiritless human, because you're never going to get there. It doesn't seem to be happening, and I don't think you guys can get to the light body now, the way that everything is based. Most people don't have enough drive, willpower, and they don't have enough money even. Society is like setting up against it. You know what I mean? There's certain things that for me to have created my light body is very difficult to do these days. I mean, you're going to have to go out and camp illegally in nature. You're not going to be able to afford to camp in a camping ground. People can't even afford that shit anymore. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm trying to get the point across, that the dynamics of society have been changed because the AI has recognized light body creation and has tried to stop that. And nutrition is part of it, unfortunately. Because to meditate and go up, it's not just about becoming calm and, if you're just some weakling, you're not getting there. You have to bust through energy layers. That's why on psychedelics, it's so much more monumental, so much higher, so much more strange, which means you're going higher. Shit, my camera's fully fogging up. I didn't even realize my camera's fogged because my phone's wet, I think, inside. Sorry about that. But yeah, I just wanted to say that the energy level thing, when I'm always like, oh, they can sense my energy level. Mostly they're sensing my chi, but there's other higher dimensional energies like the color sound light. Like after I work out, I become like an orchestra. Like I'm not singing physically with my mouth. I'm walking around and like the light is pushing through my body and it's making sounds. And even anyone can pick up, even organic portals can pick up on this. The soulless 2D dense people, they don't budge. But most people pick up on this. That's why you get like the staring of the organic portal kids, the barking and fear of the dogs. You ever notice that? You're just walking along, mind your own business, and it's not because of territory every time. Don't tell me this shit. People be like, oh yeah, it's their territory. No, because I watch someone walk in front of me who looks like an organic portal, who does not have a light body, and I cannot see any song. I'm a shaman, fuck you, I can see song. I can't see any song emanating out of them. And then I walk past the same dog because I'm focused on me, because I'm focused on me and I've got like my music going and I'm in my strength and the light is emanating, the dogs will just bark. They'll also come over and sniff. They're like, hey, what's going on? What's with this energy level? What am I sensing here? And they sniff me, right? This all translates into pheromone differentiation, all of it. You see what I mean? All the light, have you not researched pheromones? There's a light portion of it. They talk about it in the dynamics of light. When I read that about pheromones, I was like, oh, interesting. Because, I'm thinking initially, oh, pheromones, some really, really small particles. Like how you can sniff, right? Particles are going up your nose so you can smell the grass. I can smell the dirt. I can smell the toilet flush, etc., right? These are poo particles. Sorry. Sorry, dear listener. I had to do it to you. But you know what I mean, right? So my point is that even pheromones have this change when you have a light body because they have a portion of light. So anyway, my main point with this is, because I want to go ahead and get on with my day, upload these videos and get out of here. My point is, you know, the energy level thing, why I always say that in a video, it's like, you know, when Goku goes Super Saiyan, it's the same thing. That's multi-dimensional stuff that's happening there. And they have to work their way up on these energy levels. It's kind of similar to that. It's not too dissimilar. And that's what these organic portal dogs and children and stuff are staring at you for and barking and all that. And that's why you get people needing to suppress your vibration as well.